Hey Bulldogs fans, welcome into another week of the summer shift with Kael Clark as we continue to get to know our Bulldogs players away from the rink and away from Blackfalds, back in their hometowns. And we went out east. Now we're going to go down south of the border to the West Coast. Down in LA, California, the kid that played with that top line of Luke Dolan and Joey Mello, we welcome in number 10, Luke Norcross. Luke, thanks so much for your time and joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a
Yeah, you
pleasure.
betcha. Of course, it's always great to see you. I know we just it feels like the season just wrapped up, but it's so nice to see your face again. I know some fans are probably missing you, but fill us in. What have you been getting up to lately down in Los Angeles? Are you a surfer? You a big ocean guy? What are you getting up to?
Yeah, I am a big ocean guy. I love the beach. I've definitely been getting into surfing. Started like last summer and definitely been keeping that up. Try to go every couple of times a week with my buddies in the morning, so it's been a lot of fun. But other than that, just it's been nice seeing friends and family and just, spending quality time. Yeah, starting training again and haven't been on the ice too much, but starting to ease back into it. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
You got a big 18th birthday coming up, I see, here in July. Any big plans yet for that, or what's the game plan?
Nothing big. Maybe throwing a little get together with my buddies and yeah, it's just something chill. No, not like some huge party, but just, a little get-togethers to spend some good time with my friends.
Official age of being an adult now, does that mean you got to do your own laundry or something back at home in the summertime? Or parents going to be
Ah,
taking advantage of you being an adult now, or what?
maybe not that much, but no, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's just, more independent kind of as the years go on. But yeah, no huge changes.
Speaking of growing up, now that you're almost 18, who is someone that you idolized when you grew up?
Yeah, I'd say, hockey wise, someone like Sidney Crosby and kind of as I progressed, Austin Matthews, especially him being American and being born in the Southwest and Arizona, but kind of same area.
Yeah.
And just went on that hockey path that every American kid strives to go on. Sidney Crosby, same thing. I feel like most hockey kids, that'd be a cliche answer. But away from the ice, I'd say someone like my dad. He just kind of represents hard work to me and just someone I try to live my life like.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I love that. You're in Los Angeles. Us Canadians, we look at LA as, that's a place where a lot of people go to chase dreams, actors, actresses. Who would you say is the most famous person you've seen walking around LA?
I'd say the most famous person I've seen, it was a couple years ago. I saw Mark Wahlberg
Oh wow.
walking around. Yeah.
That'd be
I
pretty
know
cool.
where, I've driven by a bunch of famous people's houses. Like my sister's seen Adam Sandler at the supermarket. But I would say Mark Wahlberg is the most famous person I've seen. I've seen other, like TikTok, Instagram influencers around, but real celebrities, I'd say Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
Now, is that a big thing down there? The TikTok influencers, are you seeing a lot of them popping up down there?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so. That's you move to LA, like that's kind of the culture you get thrown into. But I don't know. I wouldn't say I see like too many. It kind of
Sure.
depends where you go. But if you're closer to the beach and just living low key, then I wouldn't say you see too many.
We just got to get Will Ferrell to jump on the bandwagon, maybe be at the Bulldogs games instead of the Kings games, I think, hey?
Oh, I've seen him at the Kings games.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
bet
him.
you would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's always there on the glass. Yeah.
He's a huge hockey fan, that guy for sure. No, it's always fun when us Canadians watch a Canadian team down in LA and you just see Will Ferrell popping up on the TV all the time.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, pretty good to see. This was your first year in the BCHL. Obviously, you started with Sherwood Park, right? You had 6 games played with them, I believe, or so, and then you came to Blackfalls. But was it a little bit of a culture shock with the weather coming from California to Blackfalls, Alberta, in the wintertime especially?
Yeah, definitely redefine my definition of cold. Um,
Yeah.
but I thought I'd been in cold, but no, not -30, -40. I mean, that was crazy. I didn't play it very smart. I would just kind of run out to the car in like my shorts anyways. So I definitely didn't have the right winter attire. But yeah, it was definitely a big shock, and it's been a big shock coming back too. So
Now, I've done some golf in Palm Springs, California, and I've talked to the locals down there, and they talk about how their summertime, you guys are basically racing outside to get into AC units because it's so hot there in the summertime. Is that pretty accurate to say there in the summertime for you guys?
yeah, I would say so. Palm Springs is further away from the coast. Like the closer you get to the coast, the more breeze there is. So
Okay, yeah.
fortunately, I'm in like a pretty nice pocket where it doesn't get too hot. Kind of stays in like the 80, can get up to like 90, mid 90s, but there's always kind of usually nice breeze from the ocean. So, but if you get to like Palm Springs or somewhere more inland, then there's definitely those like 110 days where it's bad. So
Yeah, and
I
it's
agree with
desert.
that. That's very true. Yeah, it is cold.
What's something that you're looking forward to most coming up here in the year?
In the year, like for next season or
Yeah,
just
you betcha. In the season coming up, yeah.
yeah, I think just kind of continuing the streak that we were on and just keep building on what we left because we improved so much and I just think we just need to carry that momentum that we left the season on with. Yeah.
Love it. Well, thanks again, Luke Norcross, everybody. The Summer Shift with Kael Clark, presented by SunSport Recreation. SunSport Rec, the 27th season in business here in Sylvan Lake. You can rent anything from pontoons, sea-doos, to kayaks and paddle boards. Visit them at sunsportrentals.com. We'll be back with another weekly edition of the Summer Shift with Kael Clark next week. Stay tuned. Thanks again for joining us.
We got quite the city life in Saskatoon. It's lots of fun. Yeah, I'm going to Los Angeles. My cousin is projected to get drafted this year to the NHL.
Heard your driving skills aren't the greatest.
I'm not sure where this rumor came from.